Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome to Stock Market Podcast from mpiinvest.com, the only platform where you learn to invest and trade in the stock market, plan your financial goals, and invest in different financial assets. Grow with a knowledgeable community of investors and be part of the community free of cost. Do look at our website mpiinvest.com and join the community free of cost. Coming to the market, yesterday it was a market that kind of went just as per the plan. In fact, we could see the market actually falling at the initial start, just as we discussed in the morning podcast, and from there a rise and close higher. That's exactly what we had in plan, and the trades were executed just as that, and we all came with amazing profits in gold and silver club. Of course, the market also was seen rising and just closed above 16,200, but as the average was done, and which actually made the market close lower at 16,170. But if you look at the charts, the market actually closed at 16,204. So now we could see the FIAs did not sell much yesterday. They did go on selling. They sold for 1,597 crores, whereas the DIIs bought for 2,906. But can we call this a reversal? I would say kind of not yet, because we need some more confirmation. Until 16,400 is crossed, I still tell you 16,400 is going to be a major resistance. Well, the reason is simple. So all the people who have shorted the market the last series have actually squared up, and this could be more of a short covering rally that we could see being the monthly expiry. We need to see how the market behaves in the next 2 days. But then there are some positive cues coming in from the global markets, as US market continued to close in the green for the second day. They generally say if the market closes in green for 3 days, we could actually consider that it could be a reversal. So let us see if the US market can close the third day today with a green. That is after Indian market close, of course. But however, the reaction of all that can come to Indian market only on Monday. But then, being the last day of the week, we could see some sell off by end of the day. Let's see how the market behaves. Coming to some stock specific news, we can see HDFC has actually sold 10% of its stake in HDFC Capital Advisors to Abu Dhabi Investment Authority for 184 crore. Similarly, we could also see Coal India. In fact, Coal India is also planning to sell about 25% share in its unlisted subsidiary, which is Bharat Choking Coal, and that is something in news right now. Apart from that, there was also news from Bharat Petroleum, as government has actually withdrawn the offer to sell its entire stake of 52%. In fact, they are planning to sell, and if you remember, Vedanta was in talks to actually acquire that. But then, as of now, government has completely withdrawn that. How will the market take this is something that we need to see in the day to day. Apart from that, we could also see Tata Power, which has commissioned a 100 megawatt project for MSC DCL in Partur, Maharashtra. So that can be good, and probably we could see some power in Tata Power, of course. There is some major news for Bharti Airtel, as Moody's has upgraded the status of Bharti Airtel, which can actually be positive. In fact, we have been actually slightly bullish about Bharti Airtel, and I'm sure most of the MPM members are already holding Bharti Airtel. So probably we could see some positive movement there. And in fact, I was really happy yesterday when after the results came, even though Indigo actually had given a result in which the losses had widened, but the market actually took it positive and it was up by 10.36%. I told you the negative was only because of the rising crude oil, and if crude oil prices go down or stabilizes in the coming quarter, we could see the airline back in profit. So that's exactly why probably we could see a lot of positivity on Indigo, and that was up by almost 10% yesterday. So there are, we were of course sitting with some loss there. So now it's kind of recovered most of it, but of course we should see some more growth in the coming time. Coming to some major results that came up yesterday, we could see Cummins India. They reported a net profit of 216 crore, which was a rise of almost 28% year on year. It's really good to see a Cummins, a company like Cummins, which is into the old generation, I would say, because it's an IC engine company. So there are chances that EV, they don't have a great future as EV comes into picture. But let's see how things are going on. As of now, Cummins is of course doing good. and we did expect a great result from Hindalco Industries. I am sure all of you would be sitting with amazing profit soon, because we could see some rise in the share prices, even if there is some sell off today, but we could see some something coming up on the positive side soon. In fact, they have reported a consolidated net profit which is doubled year on year. Yes, in fact, they reported a net profit of 3,851 crores. Yesterday morning, I told you when Nalco came up with results, as they came up with good results, I was also expecting great results from Hindalco, and that's exactly what has happened. In fact, the growth was aided by surge in commodity prices and higher volumes. Right. So not only that, the company has also recommended a dividend of almost 4 rupees per share. So that's something great. In fact, last year they had 3 rupees per share. So this time the dividend announced is 4 rupees per share. So all of you members who are holding Hindalco, do enjoy some good dividends as well. So there is a new stock that has come into a radar, Hindware. In fact, it was a stock probably I missed some time back. But then yes, they have actually seen a profit jump of 81%, right? So that's something really good. The revenue has also improved by 11%. So this is a new company in my radar. Let's see how things go, and definitely I'll post it when I enter into the stock. Berger Paints India also came up with profit of 5.6%. But one thing we need to understand, all these paint companies profit would actually come down because of the crude oil price going up, because one of the major constituent of paints is crude oil. So even if they're able to make good profit, I mean at least average profits right now, it is actually good, because when the crude prices can settle down, we could actually see the prices going up. Now, I call this company probably an Apple in the undergarment scenario, right? So if you see Page Industries, none other than Jockey. In fact, the brand has so much value. I can even consider that to an Apple in that category. Like Apple has commanded that amazing presence across the globe. So something similar is what Jockey commands in India in this segment. So we could see their profit has actually surged 65% year on year. In fact, let me see how many of you can tell me the share price of Page Industries, which is Jockey, as on today. Do you know what is the rise that has happened in the last 10 years? Just have a look at the Page Industries stock. Look at the rise of stock price in last 2 years, and if you can comment what is the price of Jockey or Page Industries stock as on today, let me see. That would be great to see. So we also had Pyramid Enterprises, which came up with results which actually reported a profit of 109 crores compared to a loss of 571 crores a year ago. Muthoot Finance, we had expected the profit has actually dipped by 2.3%, and revenues have also declined majorly because of lower revenues and higher employee costs. So that's something they need to work on. Coming to some major results coming up today, FSN e-commerce, that is Nykaa, JSW Steel, Gale, Godrej Industries, Policy Bazaar, Jubilant Pharmova, Jubilant Industries, Aarti Industries, Iron Exchange, JP Power, AkzoNobel. There are so many companies, Graves Consumer Electricals, Future Consumer, Force Motors, Heritage Foods, VRL Logistics. These are among the other stocks which is actually coming with results today. Let us do watch out for them. Apart from that, Pradeep Phosphates is getting listed today. I am expecting a small listing gain. Let's see how that performs. So that's something we can watch out for the day. Apart from that, if you look at the global markets are kind of trading in the positive. That's something attributed to the US markets closing in the green yesterday. In fact, US markets, all the three markets closed in strong green yesterday. And as of now, when I see the SGX Nifty is trading at a gap up and seen at 16,268, which could actually mean a very good gap up today in the stock market. Let's see if it can sustain, and being a weekend, if there would be a sell off by end of the day. So as of now, when I look at the Asian markets, let me look at Asian market. Yes, Japan is up by 0.6%, Shanghai is up by 0.4%, Taiwan is up by 1.6%, Hong Kong is up by 2.79%, and things are looking good on the Asian markets as well. So that means probably we could see some positivity, but of course, will it be short-lived is something that we need to see. However, on the downside, the same two support level is what I would be looking at. 16,000 and 15,800. So that's something that we can watch out on the lower side. On the higher side, 16,400 continues to be the biggest resistance. If or until 16,400 is broken, we cannot be bullish on the Indian stock market. So with that, this is Srikant Rajan signing off. Have a very profitable day. I will not be really active on the market today like I told you, because we have Proline Dental Care, our new startup being inaugurated today. Looking forward to see you all in the evening, and I'm sure you know the location. You just need to search for Proline Dental Care, or you can just search for MPI Invest on Google Map. You can find the location. We are in the same building, so I'm sure you can locate them easily. Do come down. Let us catch up at 5 in the evening. Goodbye. Have a great day.